Aaron Rodgers has unfortunately suffered a torn Achilles. And the crazy thing is that Aaron Rodgers did not even complete a single pass in his New York Jets debut before getting injured. And it's such a shame and it's such a sad story. For those of you that don't know, Aaron Rodgers is arguably my favorite athlete of all time. He's at least my favorite football player of all time. And it's really, really a sad story. Aaron Rodgers spent a lot of time in the offseason, really trying to connect with his teammates, trying to change the narrative that I thought was a little bit false in the first place about him being a bad leader. But again, I think Aaron Rodgers really starting to turn some heads, starting to win people over. He really believed in the coaching staff, the talent on the Jets roster. The harsh reality is this. Aaron Rodgers may be retiring sooner rather than later as a NFL starting quarterback. Have we seen the last of Aaron Rodgers? Let's be real, people. Aaron Rodgers, over the past couple of years, throughout his career, has suffered multiple concussions, an ankle injury, and 2 collarbone surgeries, 2 broken collarbones, and he is soon to be 40 years old, people. There's some speculation that Aaron Rodgers could be coming back from his torn Achilles injury a little bit earlier than expected because apparently he reached out to the doctor that did the treatment on Kobe Bryant when Kobe Bryant tore his Achilles, and Aaron believed in that guy. They think that this recovery process is going to be great for Aaron. It's something Aaron is invested in. But Aaron Rodgers is not 27 years old anymore. He's soon to be 40 years old at some point. And usually, ideally, an Achilles tear takes anywhere from 12 to 16 months to recover from. And Aaron Rodgers has recently expressed on social media, on the Pat McAfee show, and look, I felt this way anyway, even when Aaron Rodgers, the news broke that he tore his Achilles. I don't think this is the last we're going to see of Aaron Rodgers in a New York Jets uniform, or at least on a football field. But here's the thing, people. Could the New York Jets quietly say, you know what, we tried our best shot, we're good? And let's keep in mind, people, Aaron Rodgers is, to a degree, the definition of unpredictable, because this is the same guy that less than 12 months ago, according to his own words, was 90% retired from football altogether. And then he went on a darkness retreat, did some self-reflection. The Jets seemed like a viable team for him. And he said, boom, I'm ready to start the next chapter of my career. He gets to New York. It looks great in training camp. Hard Knocks is awesome. It looks like Aaron Rodgers could be taking maybe the Peyton Manning route. And all these things are still on the table for Aaron Rodgers. But boom, it's like just out of nowhere, there's a buzzsaw in Aaron Rodgers, another major injury. Is Aaron Rodgers ever going to be the same? All I'm going to say is, retirement is most definitely coming sooner rather than later for Aaron Rodgers. He's not going to be playing for another 5 years. I hope he can. I think that if anyone can do it, it's Aaron Rodgers, who to me is the most talented thrower of the football the National Football League has ever seen. But at some point, the injuries, they just could be a little bit too much to overcome. And who's to say the Jets solve their offensive line issues? Because as of right now, it's not solved. We'll see if they can invest in, better parts on the offensive line. We'll see if Aaron Rodgers can adjust his game and come back from another major injury, at 40 years old and, beyond. But this is a devastating blow for Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. And this is a sad, sad story at this point, because I thought Aaron Rodgers was going to hit the ground running, and everything is still on the table for Aaron Rodgers. Not trying to rule anything out. All I'm saying is, the odds are very much stacked against Aaron Rodgers, because outside of Tom Brady and maybe Drew Brees, who's been a great quarterback at 40 years old and beyond? The list is very, very short, people. And that's all I would say. I'm rooting for Aaron Rodgers. I believe in Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers, now suffering a torn Achilles with the New York Jets, has a lot to overcome. And another major injury, I think Aaron probably would more than likely hang it up. But we'll see.